Elewi kwa nini gavana huyu Bwana Spika anaogopa kuja katika bunge letu hili. Nini anaficha ambayo anaona kwamba hawezi kuja kutujielezea Bwana Spika? Mimi naomba hatua kali chukuliwe.
Make sure that that governor is taken to jail. Because you cannot violate Section 19 of the Public or the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act. You cannot violate summons from this Senate and you continue there. And yet this is the same Senate which is fighting for you to get money. Seriously.
If a governor doesn't show up and disrespect committees of the House, Mr. Speaker, I think that this is the best definition of a crime.
It is the high time that we show the world and the whole country that we as senators of this country, we mean business and we want to ensure that services are delivered to them. And the only way to do that, Mr. Speaker, sir, is to bite and bite very hard.
Gavana Guyo alimutusi seneta wa Narok katika kikao. Na niseme kwamba hiyo si mzaa, sio kitu ya kufurahia. Ni kitu ambayo pia inaonyesha kwamba watu wa Isiolo kama sisi hatuwezi kuwatetea. Watatetewa na nani kwa gavana ambaye ni mkakamavu na amekosa heshima kiwango ya kwamba anaweza kuja kutusi seneta katika kamati. Kwa hivyo, Mr. Speaker, ningesema ya kwamba achukuliwe hatua ambazo zinafaa kuchukuliwa.
He has allegedly employed over 45 advisors, Mr. Speaker, contrary to what is allowed in law. And you can see the level of impunity. If it is true that indeed he has employed over 45 advisors and he has refused to submit himself before the Labour Committee, Mr. Speaker, we are 100% sure that there's a lot of other monkey business going on in Isiolo, Mr. Speaker. And in fact, when we were issuing the summons of arrest from the Labour Committee, it was in the interest of the people of Isiolo, because if we as a Senate committee cannot trace where the governor is, for sure the people of Isiolo have no clue where their governor is, Mr.
Mr. Speaker, this particular governor appeared before my committee, and the kind of conduct he exhibited when he appeared before my committee, it was the most unbecoming conduct from a governor. He almost exchanged with some of the members who are asking valid questions on matters to do with governance in Isiolo County. Mr. Speaker, you remember that in this House I sponsored a bill, an amendment to the Powers and Privileges Act, where I said that we need to enhance the fine from 500,000 to 2 million shillings, and also put in provisions on how the arrest can be executed. That bill was passed by this House, and that bill is lying in the National Assembly. Maybe at this point we would wish the National Assembly to speed up the passage of that bill so that we can deal with matters like this.
It is quite sad, because our job is very simple: to ensure that we take these governors to task and ensuring that they use the resources wisely. I've listened to your communication, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, I don't intend to vary your communication. It's well thought out, but I think we've got the powers in this House. Article 125, our Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act, Section 19 and 18, gives us that power. We have penalized this, or we have fined this governor, I think twice now. That's 1 million shillings. We want to know whether that person, whether he has paid that to the clerk of the House. Mr. Speaker, we have a police station which is domiciled in the Presence of Parliament. Why can't we authorize that? I know the law does not allow us to direct the Inspector General of Police, but I believe that the powers given to us by the Constitution, Article 125, where when we sit like a high court, we can be able to compel that witness to appear. Mr. Speaker, in the last Parliament, we worked closely with the Ministry of Finance, and we were able to stop certain funds from going to a particular county. I think, Mr. Speaker, with your position and the powers given to this House, we can be able to take the same direction. I know I think Article 255, or is it 225, lays out the procedure on which the Cabinet Secretary can stop funds. But this time around, we have got to think out of the box. We've got to be unorthodox in our thinking in order to be able to defend devolution. We have to find a way to stop those funds, and whoever is protecting this individual, because he boasts around and he says the way is untouchable, must also take judicial notice that in this country, in this Senate, we will demand accountability. The only way, Mr. Speaker, that we can be able to ensure the people of Isiolo gets their services is if we all suspend any other discussion today, any other business, and we deal with this matter. We can censure that, governor, even if he's not sitting here. Mr. Speaker, we talk about separation of powers between the three arms of government. I believe, with the spirit of cooperation, that we can be able to engage these other two arms of government, the executive and the judiciary, to be able to come up with a methodology in which we can be able to demand that this individual is brought to this house, this individual is penalized, and the people of Isiolo can be able to get their services. Yesterday, Mr. Speaker, I was watching a video of a young lady in Isiolo who was taken to the hospital. She was in ICU for 25 days. And she had to be told, go home, because the hospital is closed. Seriously? We can sit here as senators and allow devolution to die? Allow people to be able